Dragonsong by McCaffrey. Pern is a planet that was colonized centuries before this story begins. And on this planet, acidic spores called thread, every few weeks or so, fall out of the sky and will burn any organic material it touches. The humans have named one of the native creatures of this planet dragons, because they can breathe fire. Dragon riders take their dragons into the sky and burn out the thread so it doesn't reach the surface of the planet. At this point in time, Harpers are advisors, musicians, and teachers to all of the settlements on Pern, which are called holds and weirs. Holds are where the humans gather and live, and weirs are where the dragon riders live. Melanie is the nurse and teacher to the old Harper at Half Circle Sea Hold. His name is Pern. When Pern dies and the new Harper is sent, Melanie is instructed by her parents to no longer play music, sing, or write the little songs that she has always written. She is also instructed not to let the new Harper know that she instructed the children while they were waiting for him to arrive after Pern's death. One day, while helping gut fish, Melanie slices open her hand, and the resulting infection keeps her in bed for more than a week. When she wakes up, she is told that her hand has had too much damage and that she's never going to have full use of it again and will never be able to play music. With minimal use of her hand, she spends most of her days outside the hold and down the beach and in the woods gathering greens and spider claws to bring back for dinner. Some of these days she gets as far as the Dragonstones. At the Dragonstone, she sees fire lizards, which are miniature dragons that not everybody believes even exist. The first time she sees them mating. The second time she sees them, she actually helps save a clutch of fire lizard eggs by placing them into a small cave on the cliff face, because an unusually high tide is coming in. One evening, several weeks after that, she is once again denied the joy of singing after dinner, and she runs from the hall crying. The next morning, very early, she leaves the hold, and heads for the Dragonstones, gathering spider claws as she goes. As she gets closer to the Dragonstones, she notices that there is silver on the horizon, and she realizes that thread is coming. So she runs to the Dragonstones to find the fire lizard cave. As she slides into the cave, she hears a hum, and when she gets inside, she realizes the fire lizard eggs are hatching, and that if the fire lizard babies get out of the cave, they're going to be burned to death by the thread. So she dumps out her sack of spider claws and feed all of the baby fire lizards so that they don't die as soon as they're born. The next morning, she finds that she has 9 of them who have attached themselves to her, and she decides not to go back to the hold. She was miserable there, so she stays and settles into taking care of the fire lizards and living in this cave. One day, she ventures out further than normal and is caught out when she sees thread on the horizon again. She bolts for the cave and is picked up by a dragon rider who takes her to Bend and Wear, and where she meets the Master Harper of Pern and is invited to go to the Harper Hall, and she does.